Hello everyone, welcome to Medical 360. Are you a class 12 student and are you confused regarding what career option to choose after class 12th? Then this video is exactly meant for you, especially if you are a PCB student. A PCB student is the one who chooses a combination of physics, chemistry and biology in his class 11th and 12th. 90% of the PCB students are only aware of a single option, that is appearing for the NEET exam and being a doctor. But I promise you that by the end of this video, you will be acknowledged with several interesting career options which have a good pay scale. You can be a doctor, you can be an allied healthcare professional, you can be a researcher, and you can be a biotechnologist. And in this video, you will be made aware about all these options. But before we begin, do not forget to subscribe this channel and follow or support our content so that we can keep making such informative and innovative content for you in the field of medicine and healthcare. Let's begin with the video. Okay, what after class 12 PCB? Okay, as already declared that PCB signifies a combination of physics, chemistry and biology in class 11th and 12th. And if you are passionate about exploring science and understanding the functioning of life, choosing the right course after class 12 is a very crucial process for a PCB student. Next, we'll be discussing about the different streams which you can assess or which you can know if you are a class 12 PCB student. The different streams which you can assess if you are a class 12 PCB student is the medical field, which involves being a doctor, a veterinary doctor, or any other healthcare doctor. Next, you can go for the paramedical field, which deal with different supportive and assisting roles. Next, life sciences, which involves research and deep theoretical study of the different subjects related to science like biology, zoology, botany, chemistry, etc. Pharmacy, which deals with the pharmaceuticals, pharmacology and the chemical composition of different drugs. Next, allied health, this involves different supportive and highly skilled professional roles which help doctor during the medicine treatment and the surgeries. Agriculture and veterinary, which are basically the backbone of our country. And finally, research and training or teaching, where you can learn about different research things as well as enriching the academic and the educational quality of India. Okay. Let us discuss all these streams one by one in detail. I'll be starting with the discussion of the medical courses. If I talk about the medical courses, the first and the foremost or the most prominent option is being a doctor by choosing the MBBS degree. What does MBBS stand for? MBBS stands for Bachelors of Medicine and Surgery. It is applied by appearing for the NEET UG exam, and the duration of this course is 5.5 years. And the starting salary is 40,000 to 80,000 per month. Remember, there is a mandatory 1-year internship for all these programs like doctor, dentist, Ayurvedic, etc. Okay, now if I discuss over here, if I take the data of NEET 2025, you'll be surprised to know that 22.9 lakh students registered for the exam to 22.06 lakh students appeared for the exam, out of which only 12.36 lakh students qualified for the exam, and the seats are approximately a lakh. Such a high competition and such a critical time. So it is very important to know the other options which are available other than MBBS or appearing for the NEET UG to be a doctor. The second option and the most prominent of the favored option is being a dentist by choosing the BDS program. What does BDS stand for? BDS stands for Bachelors of Dental Surgery. And by choosing this program, you can be a dentist. What does the study involve? The study involves the study of dental anatomy and the surgeries related to dentistry. And upon graduation, you can work in any different hospital or any private clinic. In order to be a dentist, you have to appear for the NEET UG exam. The duration of this course is 5 years. That includes 1-year mandatory internship. So the total duration of the academic course is 4 years. And the duration of the internship is 1 year. So the total duration is 5 years, and the starting salary per month is 25,000 to 60,000 rupees. Next, if I talk about another favored course is BAMS, that is Bachelors of Ayurvedic Medicine and Surgery. Under this study, you learn about the 8 curriculums or Ashtanga Ayurveda involving Kaya Chikitsa and pharmacology. in which 1 year mandatory internship is involved. Again, you will have to appear for the NEET UG exam for qualifying for BAMS. The total duration of this course is 5.5 years, just like MBBS. In this, 4.5 years involves your academic study and 1 year involves your mandatory internship. And the starting salary or the fresher salary would be 20,000 to 50,000 per month. The next course is BHMS, which is Bachelor's of Homeopathic Medicine and Surgery. It involves the study of homeopathic for holistic healing. Again, in order to be a BHMS doctor, you will have to qualify the NEET UG exam. The total duration of this course is 5.5 years, which involves 4.5 years of academic study and 1 year mandatory internship. And the starting salary or the salary of any fresher or a new homeopathic doctor would be 15,000 to 40,000 per month. After choosing BHMS, you can work as a homeopathic doctor or you can work as a consultant. Next is BUMS, that is Bachelor's of Unani Medicine and Surgery, which deals with the study of Unani medicines in the healthcare and treatment purpose. By studying BUMS, you can be a specialized Unani doctor or a researcher. You will have to appear for the NEET UG exam for being a Unani doctor. The total duration of this course is 5.5 years, which involves 4.5 years of academic study and 1 year mandatory internship. And the starting salary of any Unani doctor is 15,000 to 40,000 rupees per month. And at last we have BVSc and AH, that is Bachelor's of Veterinary Science. By performing this course or by undergoing this course, by pursuing this course, you can be a veterinary doctor, you can also work as a veterinary officer, you can work as an animal breeder, or you can work in different roles in zoos, wildlife sanctuaries, and also in defense. Again, in order to be a veterinary doctor or a veterinary officer, you will have to appear for the NEET UG exam, but some state exams also approve this program. The total duration of this course is 5.5 years, which involves 4.5 years of academic study and 1 year mandatory internship. And the starting salary of any veterinary doctor or veterinary officer would be somewhere around 30,000 to 70,000 rupees per month. So this was about the entire medical courses. We have these lists available: the doctor via MBBS, BDS course, BAMS course, BHMS course, BUMS course, and at last Bachelor's of Veterinary Science. AH stands for Animal Husbandry, so you get to know a lot about cattle breeding, fisheries, etc. Next, we'll be discussing about certain paramedical courses. These are supportive roles which are played in assistance of the doctors so that the role of the doctors can also be modified or assisted. They have diverse specialization, as you can clearly see. The first one is BSc Nursing, that is Bachelor's of Nursing. The major role of a nurse is to take care of the patient, to believe in the well-being of the patient and provide him a proper clinical treatment. By pursuing this course, you can be a staff nurse and work at any hospital or a private clinic. Next, for BSc Nursing, you'll have to appear for NEET UG exam or any state exam, and certain institutes, for example AIIMS, conduct their own personal exams for this course. The age limit for this would be 17 to 35 years. Also, all the medical courses which we have discussed in the previous slide, the minimum 17 years of age is approved for all those courses, for pursuing those courses. Next, the total duration of this Bachelor's of Nursing course is 4 years, which involves an internship, integrated internship. That is, an integrated internship means that the training takes place every day after the academic classes. And the starting package would be around 25,000 to 50,000 rupees per month. Next, we have GNM, that is a diploma course in nursing, and that is also expanded as general nursing and midwifery course. It is a diploma course. It is just meant for 3 years. Again, the age limit is 17 to 35 years, and in order to appear for this course or in order to pursue this course, you will have to appear for the state level exams or the institutional test. The internship which is involved in this is 6 months. So it involves 2.5 years of academic study and 6 months of training or internship. And the starting salary of any nurse who goes for this diploma program is 18,000 to 35,000 rupees per month. Next, we have BPT, that is Bachelor's of Physiotherapy. What is physiotherapy? Physiotherapy is a technique by which the muscular movements can be enhanced in order to regain the initial or proper muscular movements and reduce the pain of the body. Again, for pursuing BPT, that is Bachelor's of Physiotherapy, you need to appear for the NEET UG exams or the state exam. Minimum 17 years is an eligible age for this exam, and it involves 4.5 years of study, which has a 6 months internship. That means the total academic study session takes place for around 4 years, and 6 months which are involved in this total duration of this course is meant for a mandatory internship. Next, the starting salary of any physiotherapist is around 20,000 to 45,000 rupees. By choosing this course or by pursuing this course, you can be an occupational physiotherapist, you can be a corporate physiotherapist, you can be a sports physiotherapist, etc. Next is BOT, that is Bachelor's of Occupational Therapy. Bachelor's of Occupational Therapy involves the study of occupational therapy. What is occupational therapy? Occupational therapy is a study of techniques which help in maintaining or enhancing the well-being of the person in this modern working age, especially for the aging population. By pursuing this course, you can work as an occupational therapist, you can work as a rehabilitation specialist, etc. In order to pursue this course, you have to appear for the state or the institute level exams. The minimum eligible age is 17 years. 4.5 years of this course, which involves 6 months of internship. That is, the total academic study takes place for 4 years, and 6 months of internship is included in this 4.5 years of course, and the starting salary for this is 20,000 to 40,000 rupees. Next, we have BMLT, that is Medical Lab Technology. Medical Lab Technology, or the Bachelor's of Medical Lab Technology, is a course which involves the study and the analysis of or the diagnosis of the bodily fluids like blood, lymph and urine in order to detect any specific or particular disease which is present in our body. Again, for pursuing the Bachelor's of Medical Lab Technology, you will have to appear for any state or institute level exam. Minimum eligible age is 17 years. It is a 3 to 4 years of course, and internship is included in this duration. And the starting salary or the fresher salary is 15,000 to 35,000. By pursuing this course, you can work at path labs, you can work as hospitals, you can also work at private clinics, and it can help a lot in the treatment of certain deadly or fatal diseases, especially cancer. Next, we have Radiology and Imaging, that is a BSc or diploma course. Both courses are involved in this. Either you can choose for BSc or you can choose for diploma. Next, Radiology and Imaging is basically a diagnostic study which deals with the study of modern day equipments like X-rays, ultrasonography, CT scans, MRI, known as magnetic resonance imaging, which help in identifying the area or diagnosis of the disease in your body, in the particular part of the body. Minimum 17 years of age in order to pursue this course. It is a 3 to 4 years of course, including internship, and the fresher salary is 20,000 to 45,000. So this was about the paramedical courses which are involved in the study, which involves nursing, diploma in nursing, physiotherapy, occupational therapy, medical lab technology, and Radiology and Imaging. You can go for both BSc or diploma course. In the next slide, we'll be discussing about life sciences and pure biology courses, which involves actually the simple or the basic bachelors in different science streams like biology, zoology, botany, microbiology, biotechnology, and biochemistry. You're already aware of the life science, that is biology, that deals with the study of both the life forms, the plant form and the animal forms. Okay. The common entrance exam for all these bachelor courses is CUET, that is Common University Entrance Test, and a few state or institutes conduct their own personal exams. Internship is not mandatory in BSc Biology, Zoology and Botany, but somewhere it is optional, for example in microbiology, in biotechnology, as well as biochemistry. Next, if I talk about the starting salary, the starting salary if you are pursuing BSc Biology is 15,000 to 30,000. The starting salary for BSc Biology, that is Bachelor's of Zoology, is 15,000 to 30,000. Again, for Bachelor's of Botany, it is 15,000 to 30,000 per month. Next, for microbiology, it is 18,000 to 35,000 rupees per month. For biotechnology as well as for biochemistry, it is 20 to 40k per month. Okay, now let us see what are the roles you can perform if you pursue these courses. If you pursue BSc Biology, you can go for research as a biologist, or you can also go for academic teaching. Next, same goes for zoology and botany. You can work as a zoologist as well as a botanist. A zoologist works on different animal forms, studies their evolution patterns, study their life forms, etc. Whereas a botanist works on different plant forms, different plants, different plant species, etc. Their pattern, origin, etc. Next, a microbiology, bachelor's in microbiology, deals with the study of the microorganisms and the application of microorganisms in the modern day life or practical day life in the improvement of the lifestyle of the people. BSc Biotechnology deals with genetic engineering. Also remember that BSc Biotechnology is a 3 years course, but there is BTech Biotechnology also, which is a 4-year course, and the entry for the entry of which you can go for CUET as well as JEE exams. Both of these courses are more of research related, genetic engineering related. So by performing this course or by pursuing this course, you can go for quality assurance, you can work for quality check and control, you can work as a researcher, you can work as a biotechnologist, as well as you can work in other departments like pharmaceuticals, food department, etc. Next, in BSc Biochemistry, you deal with the study of the different biomolecules which are available or present in our body, like the carbs, proteins, lipids, DNA, RNA molecules, their structure, their composition, as well as their functions, and how their functions or structures can be altered, bringing different changes, positive changes that can affect the lifestyle of the people. In the case of biochemistry, you can go for research, you can go for quality assurance, etc. So this was about the pure biology courses. You can be a biologist, zoologist, botanist, microbiologist, biotechnologist, as well as a biochemist. All these programs in general are 3-year courses, and obviously the minimum eligible age is 17 years. Next, we have pharmacy courses. Pharmacy courses like bpharm and dpharma. Bpharma is basically the bachelor's of pharmacy, and dpharma is basically diploma in pharmacy. They both will deal with the study of different medicines or drugs which are involved in the healthcare, their composition, pharmacology, as well as their functions when they are consumed by the body. Okay, if I talk about these courses in detail, the entry in B Pharma or Bachelor's of Pharmacy takes place to common entrance test, any institute level exams. Sometimes they accept NEET scores as well. For the case of Diploma in Pharmacy, it is a state or institute level exam entrance. The minimum eligible age for both the courses is 17 years. Bachelor's of Pharmacy takes place for 4 years, and it includes a mandatory training or internship, whereas Diploma in Pharmacy takes place for 2 years, and it involves a 500 hours of practical training. By choosing both these, B Pharma or D Pharma, you can get into pharmaceuticals, you can be a drug inspector, you can also work as a quality check and control inspector, etc. You can also enhance if you want to work into research, as well as you can get into academics also. If you are choosing D Pharma, since it has a shorter duration, you can get into the workforce quickly. But if you are choosing B Pharma, it is a 4-year course, but an enhanced course. There are chances of vibrant growth if you choose Bachelor's of Pharmacy, but obviously a delayed growth. The starting salary for the case of B Pharma is 20,000 to 45,000 rupees per month. And for the case of D Pharma, it is 15,000 to 30,000 rupees per month. Next, we have allied health science courses, which we have to discuss in detail now. So the first course is Bachelor's of Science or Bachelor's of Nutrition and Dietetics. In this, you can prepare diet charts. You can learn about the different nutrients and their functions and how they affect the bodily parts. You can prepare diet charts of different people. You can learn about the diet composition. You can enhance the meaning of balanced diet for different people. You can work with different growing and enhancing brands like Healthify, Fitello, etc. if you're working as a dietitian. Next, the entry in this exams is through common university entrance test and some state or institute level exams. Obviously, it includes a mandatory internship, and the starting salary would be somewhere around 20,000 to 40,000. You can work as a health coach, dietitian, fitness coach, etc. in wellness centers, rehabilitation specialist, in some private clinics, as well as in gyms, etc. Next is BSc in Forensic Science. Forensics basically involves the study of the techniques which deal with the analysis of any chemical or any substance which is involved in any legal or criminal case. So by choosing this branch, you can work in the investigation department. The entry in this branch is through CUET or UG exam or some state or institute exam. It involves a mandatory internship, and the initial salary would be 25,000 to 50,000 rupees per month. For BSc Environmental Science, the BSc Environmental Science deals with the study of the environment and the factors which affect the deterioration of the environment and how they can be prevented. The entry in this course is provided by CUET exam, and some state and institute level exam also work for this, for the entry of this exam. Next, internship is optional, and the starting salary as an environmentalist would be somewhere around 18,000 to 35,000 per month. You can work as an environmentalist, you can work as a eco-biotechnologist, you can also work as a researcher, or you can get into academics if you choose bachelor's in environmental science. Next, we have BSc in psychology. Psychology deals with the study of the human pattern and behavior. So you can work as a counselor in corporate field, in educational field, in industrial field, etc. Next, the entry in this course is via Common University Entrance Test, that is CUET. Some state and institute level exams also promote the entry into this course. The internship is optional, and the starting of the initial salary for any fresher would be somewhere around 20k to 35k per month. And at last, we have Bachelor's of Genetics, where we deal with the genetic composition, the research of the genetic composition. You deal with the study of the patterns of heredity, evolution, and variation. Remember, this is more of a research-based field, whereas in biotechnology you discuss about, or you learn about, genetic engineering, where you can alter the genetic matter, change the genetic matter composition, and enhance the lifestyle of the people by bringing different revolutions in the terms of agriculture, in the terms of medicine and healthcare, etc. The entry into this course is via CUET exam. Some state and institute level exams also promote the entry into this course. Internship is optional, and it is completely lab based, and its initial salary would be somewhere around 25k to 40k. The duration of all these programs is for 3 years, and the age limit, that is obviously minimum 17 years of age. Okay. Next, we have to discuss about agriculture and veterinary courses. So the first one in this is BSc Agriculture or Bachelor's of Agriculture. Indian Council of Agricultural Research promotes the entry into this exam, promotes the entry into this course. Also, you can get entry through CUET, that is Common University Entrance Test, and some state exams also promote the entry into this course. Internship is included and mandatory, and the starting salary as an agriculturist would be somewhere around 25,000 to 45,000. By choosing this course, you get to learn about the quality of soil, the modern age farming techniques, as well as the pattern of crop growth or crop production. By choosing this course, you can work as a plant breeder, you can work as a seed quality inspector, and you can also work into research and academics. Next, we have BSc in Horticulture. BSc in Horticulture basically deals with the enhancement in the fruit production. Obviously, the entry into this is by ICAR exam, that is Indian Council of Agriculture Research. Also by CUET or state exams. Internship is included and mandatory. This course, all these courses are for 4 years, that is Agriculture, BSc Agriculture or BSc Horticulture is for 4 years, and the starting salary would be somewhere around 20k to 40k per month. At last, we have BSc Dairy Technology and BSc Fisheries, which are part of animal husbandry. In Bachelor's of Dairy Technology, you learn to manage, or you learn about cattle breeding, you learn about cattle management, and you also learn about improving the quality of milk and enhancing the quantity of milk. Again, the entry into this course is by ICAR exam, CUET exam, or some state exams. Internship is included and mandatory, and the initial or the starting salary would be 25 to 50k per month. And at last, we have BSc Fisheries, which is an important bachelor course for bringing about a change, that is for bringing a blue revolution in the country. Entries via ICAR exam, CUET exam, or any state exam. Internship is included and mandatory, and the starting salary is around 20k to 40k per month. Remember, the minimum age criteria again for all these courses is 17 years. So these were the different courses which are involved in this field. At last, you can also get into teaching and research path. For that, you need to pursue your BSc into any of these specific courses, then go for the master courses in them, and finally pursue your PhD or the doctoral programs in them. By pursuing or by following this flowchart or by following this pathway, you can work as a professor, you can work as a scientist, a researcher, or go into government research jobs. For example, you can work with CSIR, that is ICMR. ICMR stands for Indian Council of Medical Research. DRDO, that deals with the Defense Research and Developmental Organization, and CSIR stands for Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. So these are some leading research departments, leading governmental research departments where you can get jobs and secure a better future. So this was all about all the opportunities which are available apart from being a doctor. I hope this video cleared your confusion and would help you a lot in defining your pathway in the future. If you have any query, doubt, discussion, please do contact us on our given numbers. Until then, do not forget to subscribe to Medical 360 for more such content based upon healthcare and medicine. Thank you and have a nice day.